Hey guys, DJ back with Movie Time Minute, and it's been a while since I've done a review, but this one was too big to pass up. I've got to talk to you guys about this movie. I won't take up a lot of your time, and you can see I don't have the setup I used to have. I'm doing this off my phone, but I still want to do this for you guys and let you know my thoughts on the Thunderbolts. Got to the movies, had a really cool cup there with the Red Guardian topper, so made sure I picked that up. But without beating around the bush, what did I think of this movie? This is one of my favorite MCU movies in a while, and I've really enjoyed most things. Phase 4, Phase 5. A lot of you know I like a lot of things that even other people didn't like. But man, this felt like the grounded. I don't want to compare it to Captain America Winter Soldier, but it kind of had that feel as far as the cohesiveness of the movie in general all around. You could tell the writing and director and everything just really gelled with this. The actors worked great together. I went into this with kind of the thoughts of like Marvel Suicide Squad. Don't think of it like that. Think more this is Earth's Guardians of the Galaxy, but you know, the misfit ragtag group of not really heroes, kind of outcasts that are trying to do the right thing most of the time, but kind of in it for themselves. They find a common goal, they come together, and that's what this is. Now, I'm not getting into spoilers on this. I just want to talk about what I thought of the movie, and overall, I thought this is a tremendously well-made, well-done movie. Great story. Tackled some really deep subjects. I mean, this is a pretty dark movie. This is not your MCU film to bring little kids to. I'm not going to bring my 3 or 4-year-old to this one. This is definitely one that is geared more toward an older audience, and it tackles things like depression and mental illness, things like that. Just really strong topics. I mean, this is just it's very deep, and I don't want to go into this like, oh, this is a Oscar deep dive movie of mental health. No, it's not necessarily that, but it does tackle those topics, and in a very well done way for a superhero movie. By the end of this movie, you're cheering for these guys, you're rooting for them, you want them to succeed, you find a new family with this. So overall, I think most people are going to enjoy this movie. And I think most people that I've talked to that have watched it have enjoyed this movie. It may not be your top 10 MCU film, but I guarantee you it's not going to be in the bottom 10. I'll make that guarantee right now. Guarantee to you right now. Make sure you stick around for the post-credit scenes. The middle one is kind of just a fun scene, but it's still cool to see. And then the final post-credit actually moves the MCU forward. So this is something a lot of people have asked for in previous entries of MCU that we haven't really seen a lot recently. They do that in this one. The post-credit does move the MCU forward and in a good way. So excited to see where we go from here. One of the plot lines in a post-credit scene. I'm excited to see where that goes. You'll know when you see it. What else can I talk about? The actors. Bucky was great. Bob is incredible. I really think Yelena Florence Pugh steals the show in a lot of the emotional arcs in this. She does a fantastic job with bringing you in and out of what her character is feeling and going through. Really leads this team. I really thought this team might be led by Winter Soldier, and in a way there are times where you feel that, but I think it's really Yelena's team, and I can't talk about this without talking about Red Guardian. David Harbour is fantastic. He's everything you expect him to be in this. His character from Black Widow is back with a vengeance, and he doesn't miss a beat. I will say his comedy worked the best in this movie of anybody in the movie, I feel like. When he come in, his timing for his comedic moments was spot on. He was silent when he needed to be silent, but you could still see it in his face. I think he did a great job with this. John Walker kind of reverted back, I felt like, because I kind of was sympathetic to his character by the end of Falcon and Winter Soldier. Here, he kind of comes in being the a-hole you expect him to be in the Falcon Winter Soldier show. So, I don't know. He kind of reverts back a little bit here, but overall, you still wind up understanding what his character's going through, and you get it. yeah, and really it just, they all work together. The personalities work, the movie works. Everything about this movie is just fun and dark at the same time. So let me know if you've watched this movie, what you thought about it. Let me know what your expectations for this if you haven't seen it yet. And I'd love to know your thoughts on all that. Overall, if I was going to rate this movie on the minute scale, how many seconds out of a minute would I recommend this movie on a seconds to minute basis? And I would say a good 50 out of 60. So solid movie, one of the better MCU entries in a while. I understand why it's getting some rave reviews. Let me know your thoughts, and we will catch you guys next time.